Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is the very last day in July, so it's peak summertime. I've paddled straight across the lake, and I'm mostly going to be spending the day doing some metal detecting. I don't think I've done that over here yet, so let's hop in the water and get to it. The whole shoreline on this side of the lake is relatively clear of weeds, even though you see a few here in this view, but it's pretty sandy over here, so I'm able to spot my first piece of trash, even having to do any metal detecting. I'm not sure what this is. It's some kind of fixture with a couple of screws in it. So I've collected that, and let's get back to it. And hopefully you notice that I now have a glove that I wear as I dig out metal pieces from the sand. It's just a glove I found at our local gardening store. It's got a little bit of rubber protection on the inside, so it's doing a good job of helping me not cut myself. It does get a bit noisy as I step over this fallen tree. Up overhead, there are 4 choppers flying in formation, so I stop to watch them. And here's something metal that I found that's a little more interesting than a nail. I'm always going to stop and admire a pretty feather. I think this one's from a mallard duck. This is not the first time I've found a piece of scrap that's this big over here. I find these pieces a lot. I don't know what they're from though. As I gather my gear for this next spot, I notice a fish carcass decomposing in the water. If you're squeamish at all, you might want to fast forward about a minute. But I'm going to pull up this fish carcass to see what it is and how big it is. What do you all think this is? Could it be a muskie? Well, to my surprise, not much further away, I found another decomposing fish skeleton. So I'm going to pull this one out as well. This time we're going to measure it. Gotten it all stretched out, let's compare it to my grabber, which is 34 inches long. So I'd say this fish was about 2.5 feet long. It's got to be a muskie. Let's keep moving down the shore. Huh. More evidence of big fish here. Here is the jaw of a giant fish with some teeth. Back to metal detecting. Here is a spring of some sort and what appears to be a washer on a screw. And after not finding too much, I pull out a large sheet of metal. Also not sure what this was from. Time to take a quick dip and cool off. Hello, little bee. Thanks for doing all your hard work. Now this is a real tragedy. Someone lost their entire dilly bar, which is still inside an unopened container, just all melted. Oh no. It's been a great day out on the water. We found some interesting animal finds, lots of metal and trash. So I'm going to pack it up and head on back to my dock. I've been really curious how many paddles it takes to make my way back across the lake, so let's count. "300 paddles." And please remember why I do what I do. It's all for lake's sake. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe my video. And here is today's bonus content. We had a lot of fish carcasses in the main video, but here's one that I found in the yard. We have eagles and osprey that drop pieces of fish around the yard quite often, and this is one that I almost stepped on. So lots of wildlife, which I love, and it's always interesting. You never know what you're going to find. I love lake life, and I hope you're enjoying it with me. Thank you for watching.